Hey there everyone, welcome back to another day of our Summer Reading Club programming. Today what we're going to be doing is traveling all over the world up to you and making these little map pendants. So, what you'll need for today's craft is some cardboard. You need a hole puncher if you happen to have it, scissors, some string or yarn, a pencil, a circular object that you can use to trace a circle, some glue. I'm using a glue stick and hot glue today, and you can never go wrong with some glitter. What you need as well is two different pictures, one of a different landmark or a place you want to go anywhere across the world, and another of a map of how you get there. So, to get started, what you want to do is, out of your cardboard, cut a nice tiny circle here. The size is completely up to you. It can be really big, really small, but mine is about medium sized here. So, what you'll need to do then is, with the pictures that you've printed out of both your landmark, the place you want to go, and the map of how you get there, you cut them to be the exact same size and shape of the circle. And that way, you can fit one on this side of your cardboard circle and the other on this side of your cardboard circle. So I'm just going to glue those right now. And for today, in the example, we're going to be going to London to visit the Big Ben. Just like that. And now do the other side. And if you can, try and make sure they're nice and straight. There we go. So we have the Big Ben on this side and where it is on the map on this side. Now our next step is to grab our string or yarn, also doesn't matter how long, and we're going to be gluing this along our circle, just on the outer edge here like that. I'm going to be using hot glue today just because it's a little bit easier and dries faster. But if you have white glue, that works just as well. It'll just take a little bit longer to dry. All right. I've always wanted to travel to London. I've never been, but I've heard it is absolutely beautiful there. There we go. We're doing little piece by piece. Little bit, all the way up to the other side. There we go. And just like that, you see, you have your yarn all the way on the outside of your circle. It's okay that there's a little hanging part here. We are just going to cut that off. There we go. So it should look like this. Pretty neat, hey? Now, our next step is to grab a hole puncher. If you have one at home, great. If not, then you can just use a pencil as well. And we want to put a hole right at the top here. And I know especially using a hole puncher, it can be kind of hard using it with cardboard sometimes, so be very careful. There we go. And just like that, we have our hole at the top. Now, what you want to do next is grab some more yarn. Again, doesn't matter how long it is. Mine's almost long enough to go around the neck. And we're just going to put one end through our hole here and then tie it up into a knot so it stays. Perfect. Just like that. Now, so you get the actual loop, you want to tie the other side of your yarn here and put that in the hole as well. If you need to lick the end, it might help and just putting it in. And then again, make a nice simple knot there. And just like that, it turns into a necklace. Pretty cool, hey? And then on both sides. So you can do this with really any pictures. On my first one, I did the Taj Mahal in India, and a place of where it is on the map. But you can really do anywhere around the world. It's really, really neat to keep track of maybe a place you want to go in a couple of years, or you've been to and would just like a picture of. But that'll be everything for today. So thank you very, very much for tuning in. It was great to see you all, and have a good one, everybody.